Let's take a look at what happened today with Tesla. We closed at 325.59. Is this enough to get us outside of our downward channel? This is the big question we are going to answer. So we are up $9.53, 3% up, post-market down by 39 cents. So let's take a look at our downward channel. It started in hindsight. Yes, I know. In hindsight, December. And here it was no longer in hindsight. May 30th, boom, we have been caving in. We cave into that line. What can I tell you? We cave in. Oh, went a couple of days, boom, before the cave in. Now, 325.59. What does this mean? Are we outside of our bearish channel? Yes, we are. Right here. Right here. We are right outside here. This is interesting. So we can now say that Tesla is no longer going down according to this downward channel right here. Tesla has been going higher since April, going higher. We had a little bit of slippage right here and a little bit of slippage also here because of the earnings. The earnings, that was not too bad. Yeah, people that have an opinion will have an opinion regardless of the facts. We had a move down and now we are recuperating pretty nicely. So outside of our downward channel, that's interesting. Now we are stopping at 326.34, which we went above and beyond during the day, but we did not close above. So we just closed a little bit below 326.34. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart to get more information. This video is sponsored by Lummi Vita, the best hydrogen water on the planet. This is made with expensive material, platinum and palladium, not the crap you can find on Amazon. If you have not tried hydrogen water, you should give it a try. It gives me more mental clarity. It hydrates me better and decreases inflammation. I feel it. Each time I take a drink, I feel it. If you buy a bottle before Thursday, I will be giving you a full month of my Discord server for free. Until Wednesday, after that, the deal is gone. So this is a pretty good deal. This is not cheap, but you are getting a $200 value on top of it. So just think about it. On the 1 hour chart, this is the first candle of the day right here. Nice green candle. This brought up right there at 326.34. Second hour, we broke it. Third hour, we stayed above it. We stayed above it for 3 hours and now we're declining a little bit. We are still above the 21-day moving average. We are still into this smaller bullish channel we have on the 1 hour chart. And look at stochastic. Stochastic became above 60 right here. This is where we had our green dot. This was the buy on the 1 hour chart. And then it continued a little bit, caved in. This is still valid. Yes, we lost 326.34. If you play it very tight, you could have sold. But if you played it normally tight, we are still above, as I said, the 21-day moving average, still into the bullish channel. So we are supposed to be bouncing on this. We are supposed to be bouncing on support. We are supposed to bounce on support and on resistance. Really nice move today. Let's take a look at the rest of the market. If the rest of the market did the same, VIX at 15, we are still at 15, not at 14, which we were last Friday, but still extremely low. This is fantastic. Let's take a look at the 20-year bonds. Moving a little bit today. The 10-year also moving a little bit. Let's take a look at our stock indices. Getting closer and closer to 45,075. If we break that, this is going to be significant. SPX, this one is just continuing. Now, this is the second day we have been outside of our bullish channel resistance right here. We can easily go to 6,700 in the near future if we are continuing. So maybe in September we could reach that number. Nasdaq also, same thing, continuing. Look at this beauty right here. This is the 21-day moving average. We were below and then boom, above. And we have been above that moving average since May. So this is a very nice move. And we are continuing. Russell slowly climbing, still pretty much above the 21-day. This stock index, we would need maybe a 35 EMA to really follow what is happening. This is going a little bit slower. getting eventually close to 23, 25. Bitcoin, very stable Bitcoin. Down today, but this is insignificant. We are still into this congestion zone. If we break 121, we are going to notice. If we go lower than 115, we are going to notice also. Ethereum, it has touched the resistance, pretty close to the resistance, so it is starting to slow down a little bit. The moving average is slowly catching up. We could be having a period of stabilization right here before it decides to do something else, before it goes higher, before it goes lower. We are getting close to having a decision, and when we are going to have this decision, we are going to make our own decision and decide if we want to join in the move or don't join the move. Let's take a look at the overall market. Still plenty of red, some green and black. This is pretty much a 50-50 market. What is going to be interesting is on Wednesday. So maybe things are a little bit iffy because people are waiting for Wednesday when the Fed is going to make their decision, rate decision. What is going to happen? Are they going to continue with the rates at 4.5%? That's the big question. The forecast is at 4.5, so people are not expecting a change. If we have a lowering of the rates, then I think the markets are just going to go crazy. That's my opinion. I am not basing my buying decision on this opinion. I will base my buying decision on our lines. If we see some resistance lines getting crossed, this is when we make the decision to buy. Let's take a look at some Tesla news. Tesla signs a massive deal with Samsung to provide chips. Cementing Central Texas as a global leader in chips and car technology, Tesla has signed a deal to obtain semiconductor chips from the Samsung factory in Taylor. Why it matters? The deal gives the Austin-based car company a steady supply of critical technology and furnishes Samsung with the big, dependable customer it had been seeking. The chip manufacturer had construction on its massive Taylor plant due to open next year as it sought a buyer for its chips. Taylor, the city, is 30 miles northeast of Austin, so very close to where Tesla is. This is great. This is a $16.5 billion deal, so this is huge. Tesla is betting everything on AI. So Samsung's giant new Texas fab will be dedicated to making Tesla's next generation AI6 chip. And also, Samsung agreed to allow Tesla to assist in maximizing manufacturing efficiency. Tesla loves efficiency. They like to be cranking out cars in the most efficient fashion. And this is very interesting. They will do a partnership right there. This is a critical point as I will walk the line personally to accelerate the pace of progress, Musk wrote. He likes to control many things. I only see positives with this. This is getting very interesting. Also, the fact that a new cheaper car, which will basically be a Model Y, this is going to be interesting and might help the stock. So at least we have a milestone right here. We are outside of this downward channel, so this is looking good. Let's hope that tomorrow we continue a little bit higher. We still have a resistance at 325.73. If we break this, then we are good to 360.65. And 360.65 has been very important in the past. And just last December, once we broke above that, boom, we had a big run. So are we going to have the same thing? Nobody knows, but for sure 360.65 is very important and we are not too far from that number. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.